Every day Nasruddin used to take some donkeys with his backside loaded with lot of mud and straw and rubbish. Since he admitted to being a smuggler, when he trudged home every night, the frontier guards, the checkpost, searched him again and again. They searched his person, they shifted the straw, steeped it in water, even burnt it from time to time to see if he was smuggling anything. Meanwhile, he was becoming visibly more and more prosperous. They could find nothing, but he was becoming prosperous. Then he retired and went to live in another country. Here, one of the customs officers who had also retired then met him years later. So they went for a walk and they discussed with each other. That man said, "You can tell me now, Nasruddin, I am no longer in the job. Whatever was it that you were smuggling when we could never catch you out?" "Donkeys," said Nasruddin. This is how caught up in different patterns that smuggling has to be something being taken which we think is valuable. We lose the obvious. We don't look at the obvious, We look at only what is not obvious. It's the same as the old story of a person who went on a tour with 11 people. And when they reached the place, he said, "Oh, now we have crossed the river, let's count how many people we are." So he stepped aside and counted, and there were only 10. So the other person said, No, I'll count it. So he said, "You go there." He stepped aside and only 10. Now there was one man who had not belonged to this party, who had climbed the coconut tree to cut. He was looking, what kind of foolish thing. They're not counting themselves. Each fellow is counting the other. Because the obvious one, myself, I don't count. That's what happens. We look for everything, but we don't look at ourselves. And the secret lies here. So we miss the obvious. And nobody finds out because we're smuggling donkeys. This story also emphasizes one of the major contentions of Sufism, that preternatural experience and the mystical goal is something nearer to mankind than mankind realizes. Because the mankind misses to look at the obvious. If you look at the obvious, it's much nearer to you than you would think it is. The assumption that something esoteric or transcendental must be far off or too complicated has been assumed by the ignorance of individuals. And that kind of individual is the least qualified to judge the matter. It is far off only in direction. But here we are not dealing with directions.